Let's begin today's diagnosis. The patient, Shelly Brooks, claims to have a fever. Dr. Cunningham, are you listening?
Yeah.
Your concentration is low. You may overlook something critical.
Huh? What are you talking about? It's not gonna happen.
Does Assistant Secretary Tillman's operation weigh heavily on your...
Shut up. It's not it.
I'm sorry, Doctor, but if you are troubled, I am equipped to listen.
They even gave you a consultation function, huh?
No, but I can supply template responses to match your mood.
Yeah, that's just pity comfort. Come on, let's start the diagnosis.
Understood, Doctor. I am now opening the patient's chart.
Hello, I'm glad that someone could see me.
Not a problem. Now, to begin with...
I'm sorry, Doctor, but I have to attend an important business deal soon. Is it possible to keep this as quick as you can, please?
Well, I wasn't planning on wasting time. RONI, are you ready?
Yes, Doctor.
All right, let's start the diagnosis.
I think it's just a cold. Can you prescribe me something so I can get back to work? You can't? I've had a fever for...
A continuous fever, huh? Perhaps... Excuse me, but are you married?
Doctor, is that relevant to my illness?
Well, there's no direct relevance, but a woman's body temperature increases during pregnancy. You see a lot of women who think it's a fever.
Oh! Well, thank you for thinking about that. Nope, you don't have to worry about that. I'm totally concentrating on my job now.
I see. Then let's make a note of this, RONI.
I've also lost some weight, but...
Weight loss. Whether this is a symptom or not depends on how much you lost. So...
I don't really want to mention how much.
Okay. You don't have to be specific. Ballpark it.
Well, it seems like a lot.
I see. I appreciate your cooperation. RONI.
Besides that, I've...
Night sweats, huh? Dysautonomia is the first thing to come to mind, but... You've been busy with work, right?
Stress? That's a good one, Doctor. I love my job.
You're a strange one.
That is not relevant.
Sheesh. No.
I can't think of anything other than that. Oh, I wasn't trying to hide this or anything, but I had an operation 2 months ago. It wasn't at this hospital. I had some kidney trouble and received a transplant.
Sheesh.
There's some odd bruises around the...
Bruises? Around the operation scar? That worries me a little. Could you tell me in detail where they are and what they look like?
Oh, yes. The scar from the transplant healed cleanly, so there are these black bruise-like things around where it was.
I'll need to look at it in detail.
Yes, if you need to see it for the examination, I understand. It's strange. I made sure to take the medication they gave me, too. Yes, that's it. My doctor told me to take it. Could this be caused by the medication?
No. Immunosuppressives after an organ transplant are pretty standard. They shouldn't cause any problem.
Thank goodness. I'd feel awful if I had to start doubting his decision. But that's it, really. See? It's just a cold, right?
Abnormalities around the operation scar, huh? It's true there are dark red pigment spots around the operation scar. Did these exist before the kidney transplant?
No, I'm sure of it. I'd have noticed if those were there before.
Did you show these to your doctor? What did he say about them?
This is the first time I've seen a doctor since the operation. I've been so busy at work that I couldn't keep any appointments.
I see. Then this needs to be examined. RONI.
Understood, Doctor. Since biopsies are done in the...
Just let me know.
Understood. The results from the scintigraphy exam are ready.
I know. So, the uptake of thallium matches the pigment spots on the skin. There's a good chance the pigment spots are tumors.
Doctor, are you concerned about something?
There's no way Kaposi sarcoma occurs unless there was an extreme decrease in the immune system. If we don't solve that portion, it's impossible to make a diagnosis. I feel like it's right there in front of me.
Negative, Doctor. Would you like to change these settings?
No, oh well. I think it's time.
Nothing much has changed in particular. I see. I think it's just... I've also lost... Besides that, I can't think of... Oh, but I had an operation 2 months ago. I had some kidney trouble. There's some odd bruises around. It's strange.
Oh yeah, the medication prescribed after the kidney transplant. Hey, I'm sorry, but can I confirm something? You were given immunosuppressive drugs, right?
Yes. Isn't that something normal to take after an organ transplant?
Yeah, that's right. But that's something we need to know in making a diagnosis. Now, everything depends on the results of your biopsy.
Dr. Cunningham, the biopsy results have come back.
Finally.
The antibody reaction was positive.
Failed to specify the virus. What in the world are they doing?
The reason is unknown, Doctor. Shall I explain?
What? RONI, let's go back to the office. So. So it is Kaposi sarcoma, but why? The period of time until the onset is too short. It's similar to Kaposi sarcoma. This is something else.
Doctor, we have an urgent contact. Please head immediately to the examination. The patient has come to the hospital complaining of abdominal pains.
All right, I'm on my way. Abrupt stomach pain. What on earth is going on?
Doctor, these may be related to the tumors discovered before.
Great. RONI, you ready?
Yes, Doctor. Commence diagnosis when you are ready.
All right. Reserve an OR just in case. Let's begin.
Understood, Doctor.
Hey, are you all right? What's wrong?
Oh, well, I went to work, but my stomach started hurting all of a sudden.
There's a chance your condition took a turn for the worse. RONI, get ready for examination.
Yes, Doctor. Begin when you are ready.
My stomach suddenly started hurting.
I see. So these are the sudden abdominal pains you mentioned earlier. RONI, make it...
And I feel a little nauseous too.
She's experiencing nausea as well. This is far from being good. RONI, make sure...
I can't concentrate on my work with... Please, Doctor. See if there's... I've told you everything I've been feeling. Let's see if there's anything else for...
I see. Her abdomen is bloated then. RONI,
Lately, I haven't been able to, I'm having trouble.
Trouble using the toilet fully? Well, let's just be frank about it. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. We're animals. We excrete waste. Right. Well, I won't force you to say it then. But you're unable to produce those things on the toilet, yet?
Yes.
Great. Now we're getting somewhere. intestines' bowel sounds are a bit violent. RONI, write this down too. You know, given these symptoms, it appears to be a problem with the intestines. RONI.
I've already said. With all due respect.
Yeah, I was...
Doctor.
Well? The fluid and gas in her intestine have completely separated. It's a NIVU, RONI. An air... Atrophying can be seen in the left and right kidneys. Hey, RONI, would you call this a symptom?
Negative, doctor. The patient has received a kidney transplant.
Ah, that's right. I forgot the new kidneys were transplanted without extracting the... Well, that means this symptom's already been treated.
Correct, doctor. It does not need to be recorded as...
I guess you're right.
I'm sorry.
Hey, could at least... These shadows in the small intestine tumors? It's hard to make a call. RONI, give me your opinion on this.
Doctor,
Whatever.
I'm currently collating this data with tumor examples in my archives.
Last time I asked...
My calculations show there is an approximately 92% chance that these are tumors.
Whoa!
We must not do that, doctor.
Yeah, and that pretty much means they're tumors.
Understood, doctor.
We've gone through the X-ray and the CT. I think we have... An intestinal ileus originating from tumors in the small intestine.
Due to the location, there is a high probability that the primary focus will be the ones on the skin.
Damn it. I know, but...
Doctor, I would recommend that you examine the other organs as well.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go back to the exam room.
Understood. I'll make...
Metastasis spreading from skin tumors to the small intestine?
Yes, doctor. At this rate, other organs are also in danger.
Ah, damn. Something isn't right, RONI. Let's hurry.
Yes, doctor. I am ready to continue the examination.
Doctor, how is it? What am I ill with?
I can't say for certain yet. Sorry, but I need to run more tests.
I understand. I have faith in you, doctor. There's something I need to tell you.
Is it a new symptom?
Well, yes. Seriously, this cold season's been really tough recently, hasn't it? I don't know why, but...
Chest pains, huh? RONI.
If this keeps up... I'm sorry. Anyway, I won't be...
She seems to be coughing a lot. RONI.
I won't have to be hospitalized, will I, doctor?
What's this? The EKG's display is incomplete. Hey, RONI. The EKG seems to be glitching.
Performing physical repairs is beyond my power.
Customer service. Maybe they can fix how stubborn this thing is, too.
Did you say...
Must be your imagination, RONI.
doctor.
Are you alright? If you're not feeling well, we do have beds ready.
Oh no. It just seems like the chest pains are getting worse.
Her symptoms are getting worse.
Understood, Doctor.
Tasted blood. RONI.
I can't believe this. I had the kidney transplant in my life, doctor.
She's suffering from a mild case of dyspnea. RONI, you got that one?
Understood, Doctor.
These respiratory sounds are weak. What about in other areas? As I thought, the other areas are normal. It's some form of lung abnormality, for sure. RONI, get approval for an X-ray exam.
Understood. The X-ray exam. Doctor.
Sound? White shadow in the lower part of the left lung. That's definitely a sign of fluid accumulating in the thorax. So we know she has a lung abnormality, RONI. Sorry to keep you waiting when you're so busy.
I know.
I understand.
Doctor.
Of course. Carcinomatous pleuritis. All her symptoms apply to her. We'll need a CT scan to confirm the diagnosis.
She's not doing well, Doctor. Please return to the examination room immediately.
That's what I thought. All right, let's go check on her.
My chest. It really hurts bad now, doctor.
Her condition's worsened even further. We can't continue on with the diagnosis. RONI, request a room immediately. She needs to be hospitalized and her symptoms need to be treated.
Doctor? No. I can't just let the symptoms be treated. Can you please continue examining me?
Huh? Do you know how much of a risk you're in right now?
I finally thought that I could live. I had a new kidney. I recovered from the operation. I could finally live a life on my own. So please, doctor, please find out what's wrong with me. Please cure me.
RONI, cancel that hospitalization order.
With all due respect, Dr. Cunningham,
What? You always rant about how I need approval from the patient when it comes to performing exams, but you won't listen to the patient when it comes to hospitalization and diagnosis? When things are inconvenient, we should push all the responsibility onto the patient? Spend all day worrying about how to avoid a lawsuit? To hell with that!
understood. I admit even I find incongruities with the protocol that I have been designed to conform to. I think I shall add, to hell with that, into my computer registry.
My thoughts exactly. Right. So it's x-ray time again.
Understood, Doctor.
Put them What the hell is this? Hey, RONI. This shadowing.
I anticipate this is a new symptom, as it was not confirmed by the previous...
A new symptom? Don't be ridiculous. I've never heard of anything like this suddenly popping up inside someone. RONI, collate the data and check what it is.
Yes, Doctor. There is no matching data. It is an unconfirmed symptom.
Damn it. What's going on?
There is a less than 1% probability of ascertaining what it is from the data at hand. I recommend that you remember the shadowing for later and continue with the diagnosis.
Yeah, you're right. RONI. Found something. Tumor shadows. RONI, make a note. Alright, we should have all...
Understood.
There's no mistake that it's carcinomatous pleuritis. But I'm not convinced. Skin to the small intestine. Small intestine to the lungs? How can a focus that devours the human body at such a rate exist?
Doctor,
Oh, sorry. What is it?
no further progress can be expected at this point. The diagnosis will be completed temporarily. I will leave the cause of the disease as unknown and call attention to this case.
Yeah, you've got no other choice. I'm stumped. What am I supposed to tell her?
Well done, Dr. Cunningham. Ending the diagnosis.